50 Domains of Cybersecurity. Every 39 seconds, a cyber attack unfolds somewhere across the globe. In the time it takes to watch this video, over 4,600 such incidents will have occurred. These aren't just statistics. They're real events with tangible impacts. Consider the recent sanctions imposed by the US, UK, and Australia on a Russian web hosting provider, servers, and 2 Russian nationals. This action targeted their support for the ransomware group Lockbit, which has extorted over $120 million from global victims since 2019. In another instance, a data breach at Sierra Result, a third-party vendor for CPS Energy, raised concerns among customers about potential data exposure. Although no personal customer data was leaked, the breach highlighted vulnerabilities in third-party services, affecting over 2,700 organizations and exposing nearly 96 million records. These incidents underscore a critical reality. Cybersecurity isn't just a concern of IT professionals. Whether you're a business owner, a government official, or someone who shops online, cyber threats are an ever-present danger. The digital landscape is fraught with risks that can compromise personal data, disrupt services, and inflict financial losses. As cybercriminals become increasingly sophisticated, the onus is on each of us to stay informed and vigilant. Understanding the multifaceted domains of cybersecurity is not just advisable, it's imperative. In this video, we'll delve into these domains, equipping you with the knowledge to navigate and protect yourself in this complex digital era. In 2024, cyber threats escalated to unprecedented levels. A report by the World Economic Forum highlighted a 107% surge in IoT malware attacks. Major corporations like AT&T face multiple data breaches, compromising sensitive information of millions. Even critical infrastructure wasn't spared. Ransomware attacks on healthcare systems disrupted services nationwide, affecting over 100 million individuals. In Australia, cyber incidents occurred every second, leading to 47 million data breaches. The automotive industry saw a 3-fold increase in hacking attempts, raising concerns about vehicle cybersecurity. Alarmingly, nearly half of the global workforce reported falling victim to cyberattacks or scams. These incidents underscore the critical importance of understanding the multifaceted domains of cybersecurity. Welcome to Cyber News 247, your trusted source for the latest cybersecurity updates, digital threats, and real-world hacking incidents. I'm a cybersecurity expert with years of experience in ethical hacking, digital forensics, and cyber defense. Cybersecurity is more than just antivirus software. It's an entire battlefield with 50 crucial domains that protect our digital world. Today, we'll break them down one by one. On May 7, 2021, the Colonial Pipeline Company, operator of the largest fuel pipeline in the United States, fell victim to a ransomware attack orchestrated by the cybercriminal group known as DarkSide. This attack led to the shutdown of a pipeline system responsible for transporting approximately 45% of the East Coast fuel supply, including gasoline, diesel, and jet fuel. The breach was traced back to a single compromised password associated with an inactive virtual private network (VPN) account. This account lacked multi-factor authentication, providing an entry point for the attackers into Colonial Pipeline's IT network. In response to the attack, Colonial Pipeline proactively halted all pipeline operations to contain the threat, resulting in widespread fuel shortages and long lines at gas stations across the eastern United States. To regain access to their systems, Colonial Pipeline paid a ransom of approximately $4.4 million in Bitcoin to the attackers. Subsequently, U.S. law enforcement agencies were able to recover a portion of the ransom by tracing the cryptocurrency transactions. This incident underscored the vulnerabilities present in critical infrastructure and highlighted the importance of robust cybersecurity measures across various domains. Implementing comprehensive network security protocols, enforcing strict identity and access management policies, and ensuring regular security awareness training for employees are essential steps in defending against such attacks. By viewing cybersecurity as a multi-layered defense system, akin to a fortified castle, organizations can better protect themselves against the ever-evolving threat landscape. In today's interconnected world, our lives are intertwined with digital networks. We bank online, share personal moments on social media, and store sensitive business data in the cloud. But with this convenience comes vulnerability. Cyber threats are ever evolving, and the need for robust cybersecurity has never been more critical. Let's delve into the foundational domains that form the bedrock of cybersecurity. Network security. Imagine your network as a fortress. The first line of defense? Firewalls. These act as gatekeepers, monitoring incoming and outgoing traffic, ensuring that malicious data packets are kept at bay. Complementing firewalls are intrusion detection systems, IDS, and intrusion prevention systems, IPS. While IDS monitors network traffic for suspicious activity, alerting administrators to potential threats, IPS goes a step further, actively blocking and preventing identified threats from infiltrating the network. Together, these tools create a formidable barrier against unauthorized access. Endpoint security. Every device connected to your network, be it a laptop, smartphone, or tablet, is a potential entry point for cybercriminals. Endpoint security focuses on securing these devices, ensuring they don't become gateways for malicious activities. This involves implementing antivirus software, regular system updates, and strict access controls to protect against threats that target individual devices. Application security. Applications are the lifeblood of modern operations, from web browsers to specialized business software. However, each application can harbor vulnerabilities. Application security emphasizes the importance of secure coding practices, regular vulnerability assessments, and deploying web application firewalls to shield applications from threats like SQL injection and cross-site scripting attacks. Cloud security. The shift to cloud computing offers unparalleled flexibility and scalability. Yet, it also introduces unique security challenges. Protecting data stored in cloud platforms like Amazon Web Services, AWS, and Microsoft Azure requires a combination of encryption, access controls, and continuous monitoring to detect and respond to potential threats. Ensuring that cloud service configurations adhere to best security practices is paramount to safeguarding sensitive information. Data security. Data is often referred to as the new oil, a valuable resource that must be protected. Data security encompasses strategies like encryption, which scrambles data to make it unreadable to unauthorized users, and data masking, which conceals sensitive information. Data loss prevention, DLP, tools are also employed to monitor and control data transfers, preventing unauthorized sharing or leakage of critical information. Identity and access management, IAM. Controlling who has access to your network and resources is fundamental. Identity and access management, IAM. Systems ensure that only authorized individuals can access specific data or systems. This is achieved through mechanisms like multi-factor authentication, MFA, which requires multiple forms of verification, and role-based access control, granting permissions based on a user's role within the organization. Security awareness training. Technology alone cannot thwart all cyber threats. Human error remains a significant vulnerability. Security awareness training educates employees about potential threats, such as phishing scams and social engineering tactics, fostering a culture of vigilance and proactive defense against cyber attacks. Cyber law and regulations. In response to escalating cyber threats, governments worldwide have instituted regulations to protect data and privacy. Familiarity with laws such as the General Data Protection Regulation, GDPR, in Europe, the California Consumer Privacy Act, CCPA, in the United States, and the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act, HIPAA, is essential. Compliance not only helps avoid legal repercussions, but also reinforces an organization's commitment to data protection. These foundational domains are the pillars supporting the vast structure of cybersecurity. By understanding and implementing robust measures in each area, individuals and organizations can fortify their defenses against the ever-present and evolving cyber threats. Attack vectors and cybercrime prevention. In the vast expanse of the digital world, where billions of devices are interconnected, a silent war rages on. Every day, sophisticated cyber adversaries launch relentless attacks, exploiting vulnerabilities, stealing data, and causing havoc. The front lines of this battle are often unseen, operating in the shadows of the internet. Malware analysis. The silent invaders. Imagine a seemingly harmless email attachment or a pop-up ad that entices you to click. Unbeknownst to many, these are the gateways through which malware infiltrates systems. Malware, encompassing viruses, worms, and trojans, is meticulously crafted to evade detection, often lying dormant until activated. Once inside, they can steal sensitive information, corrupt data, or even take control of entire networks. The dark web serves as a marketplace for these malicious tools, where cybercriminals exchange and sell exploits, making it imperative for cybersecurity professionals to stay vigilant and proactive. Phishing and social engineering, the art of deception. Beyond technical exploits, the human element remains the most vulnerable. Phishing attacks, often disguised as legitimate communications, prey on human trust and curiosity. Cybercriminals craft emails, messages, or websites that mirror trusted entities, luring individuals into revealing confidential information. These deceptive tactics are not just limited to emails. They extend to social media platforms, where attackers gather personal details to craft convincing scams. The success of these attacks underscores the need for continuous education and awareness among users. Ransomware defense. The digital extortionists. In recent years, ransomware has emerged as a formidable threat. Attackers encrypt critical data and demand a ransom for its release, often in untraceable cryptocurrencies. The impact is devastating, with organizations facing operational paralysis and financial losses. Notably, the Clop ransomware group exploited a zero-day vulnerability in Clio's secure file transfer products, extorting 66 companies following alleged data theft. This incident highlights the evolving tactics of cybercriminals and the critical need for robust defense mechanisms. Zero-day exploits. The hidden threats. Zero-day exploits are vulnerabilities unknown to the software vendor, leaving systems unprotected until a patch is released. Cybercriminals actively seek out these flaws, often trading them on the dark web, to launch attacks before they are discovered and mitigated. The rapid exploitation of such vulnerabilities underscores the necessity for timely software updates and proactive security measures. DDoS protection. Defending the digital infrastructure. Distributed denial of service (DDoS) attacks overwhelm systems, rendering services inaccessible. These attacks can cripple businesses, disrupt services, and tarnish reputations. Protecting against DDoS requires a multi-layered approach, including traffic analysis, rate limiting, and the use of specialized mitigation services. The increasing frequency and sophistication of DDoS attacks highlight the critical need for robust defense strategies. Dark web monitoring. Unveiling the hidden marketplaces. The dark web operates as a clandestine marketplace where cybercriminals trade stolen data, malware, and exploits. Monitoring these underground forums is crucial for threat intelligence, enabling organizations to anticipate and defend against emerging threats. By infiltrating these hidden corners of the internet, cybersecurity professionals can gain insights into attack methodologies and develop countermeasures. Threat intelligence and analysis. The cybersecurity radar. In the ever-evolving landscape of cyber threats, threat intelligence serves as a radar, detecting and analyzing potential dangers. By collecting data from various sources, including the dark web, cybersecurity teams can identify emerging threats, understand attack patterns, and develop strategies to mitigate risks. This proactive approach is essential in staying ahead of cyber adversaries. Security Operations Center, SOC, the digital watchtower. At the heart of an organization's cybersecurity defense is a Security Operations Center, SOC. Manned by skilled analysts, the SOC operates 24/7, monitoring networks, detecting anomalies, and responding to incidents. The SOC is the first line of defense, ensuring that potential threats are identified and neutralized before they can cause harm. The effectiveness of a SOC is paramount in maintaining the integrity and security of digital assets. As the digital landscape continues to expand, the sophistication and frequency of cyber threats are escalating. The convergence of advanced malware, deceptive tactics, and the anonymity of the dark web presents a formidable challenge. However, through continuous vigilance, proactive defense strategies, and a commitment to cybersecurity, organizations and individuals can navigate this complex terrain, safeguarding their digital futures. Advanced cyber defense. In the vast expanse of cyberspace, where data flows incessantly and digital interactions define modern existence, an unseen battle rages on. Every 39 seconds, a cyber attack strikes, disrupting lives and compromising sensitive information. As technology advances, so do the tactics of malicious actors, necessitating robust defenses to safeguard our digital frontier. Intrusion detection and prevention. IDB vigilance in the digital realm. Imagine a fortress with sentinels patrolling its walls, ever watchful for signs of intrusion. In the digital world, intrusion detection and prevention systems, IDPS, serve as these sentinels, continuously monitoring networks for suspicious activities. Unlike traditional security measures, an IDPS not only detects potential threats, but also takes proactive steps to thwart them, ensuring that malicious traffic is identified and blocked before it can inflict harm. This dynamic defense mechanism is crucial in maintaining the integrity of our interconnected systems. Penetration testing and ethical hacking. Probing for weaknesses. To outsmart a hacker, one must think like a hacker. This philosophy underpins the practices of penetration testing and ethical hacking. Penetration testing involves simulated cyber attacks on systems, applications, or networks to uncover vulnerabilities before malicious actors can exploit them. Ethical hacking encompasses a broader scope, employing various techniques to identify and rectify security flaws. Both methodologies are indispensable in fortifying defenses, ensuring that potential entry points are secured against unauthorized access. Incident response and forensics. Unraveling the threads of intrusion. When a security breach occurs, swift and effective action is paramount. Incident response teams are the first responders in the digital domain, tasked with containing and mitigating the impact of cyber incidents. Following containment, digital forensics specialists delve into the breach, meticulously analyzing data to trace the attack's origin, method, and scope. This investigative process not only aids in understanding the incident, but also informs future preventive measures, transforming each breach into a learning opportunity to bolster security protocols. Blockchain security. Safeguarding decentralized ledgers. Blockchain technology, renowned for its decentralized and immutable nature, underpins cryptocurrencies and various other applications. However, its security is not infallible. Ensuring the integrity of blockchain involves protecting against threats such as 51% attacks, where malicious entities gain majority control over the network, and smart contract vulnerabilities that can be exploited to siphon funds or data. Robust blockchain security measures are essential to maintain trust in these decentralized systems, ensuring that transactions and data remain tamper-proof. IoT security. Fortifying the Internet of Things. The proliferation of Internet of Things IoT devices has seamlessly integrated technology into every facet of daily life, from smart thermostats to industrial control systems. Yet, each connected device represents a potential entry point for cyber threats. IoT security focuses on safeguarding these devices through measures such as firmware updates, network segmentation, and robust authentication protocols, ensuring that convenience does not come at the cost of vulnerability. AI and machine learning in security, the new frontier defense. Artificial intelligence, AI and machine learning (ML), are revolutionizing cybersecurity by enabling systems to detect and respond to threats with unprecedented speed and accuracy. These technologies analyze vast datasets to identify patterns indicative of malicious activity, facilitating proactive defense strategies. However, the integration of AI and ML also introduces new challenges, as adversaries may employ similar technologies to circumvent security measures, necessitating continuous innovation and vigilance in this evolving landscape. Cyber-physical security, protecting critical infrastructure. In an era where physical systems are increasingly controlled by digital commands, the security of cyber-physical systems, such as power grids, water treatment facilities, and transportation networks, has become paramount. A breach in these systems can have catastrophic consequences, disrupting essential services and endangering lives. Implementing stringent security protocols, real-time monitoring, and fail-safe mechanisms is essential to protect these critical infrastructures from cyber threats. Supply chain security, securing the links. A chain is only as strong as its weakest link. And in the context of cybersecurity, the supply chain presents numerous potential vulnerabilities. Cybercriminals often target suppliers or third-party vendors to gain access to larger networks, as evidenced by incidents where compromised software updates have been used to infiltrate systems. Ensuring supply chain security involves rigorous vetting of partners, continuous monitoring for anomalies, and implementing strict access controls to prevent unauthorized entry through peripheral channels. In this intricate and ever-evolving digital landscape, the domains of advanced cyber defense are not merely technical specialties, but essential pillars supporting the security and functionality of modern society. As threats become more sophisticated, a comprehensive and proactive approach to cybersecurity becomes imperative, safeguarding not just data and systems, but the very fabric of our interconnected world. Industry-specific security. Healthcare security, protecting patient data and medical devices. In the realm of healthcare, the stakes are profoundly high. Hospitals and clinics are entrusted with sensitive patient information, making them prime targets for cybercriminals. In 2023, over 124 million healthcare records were compromised, marking a 93.5% increase from the previous year. Consider the case of the 2017 WannaCry ransomware attack, which crippled the UK's National Health Service (NHS). This attack led to the cancellation of thousands of appointments and surgeries, highlighting the devastating impact on patient care. The integration of Internet of Things (IoT) devices in medical settings further amplifies vulnerabilities. Devices such as pacemakers and insulin pumps, if compromised, can pose direct threats to patient safety. Financial sector cybersecurity, bank fraud prevention, secure transactions. The financial sector is a lucrative target for cybercriminals. In 2023, the industry experienced a significant uptick in cyber incidents, with data breaches exposing sensitive financial information. A notable example is a 2014 JP Morgan Chase breach, where hackers accessed the personal information of 76 million households and 7 million small businesses. This incident underscored the critical need for robust cybersecurity measures in financial institutions. The rise of digital banking and online transactions has introduced new vulnerabilities. Phishing attacks, malware, and ransomware are increasingly used to exploit these weaknesses, leading to significant financial losses and erosion of customer trust. Government and national security cyber defense, cyber warfare, intelligence threats. Government agencies are prime targets for cyber espionage and attacks. In 2024, the U.S. Treasury Department reported a significant breach where hackers accessed workstations and unclassified documents, by compromising a third-party software service provider. Such incidents not only compromise sensitive information, but also threaten national security. The 2020 SolarWinds attack, attributed to Russian hackers, infiltrated multiple U.S. government agencies, demonstrating the sophisticated nature of cyber warfare. The increasing frequency and sophistication of cyberattacks on government entities highlight the urgent need for enhanced cybersecurity measures to protect national interests. E-commerce and retail security. Securing online transactions. The e-commerce and retail sectors are continually targeted by cybercriminals aiming to steal payment information and personal data. In 2023, a significant data breach exposed the personal information of millions of customers from a major online retailer, underscoring the vulnerabilities in online shopping platforms. Cyberattacks in this sector often involve the use of malware to intercept payment information during transactions, leading to financial losses and damage to brand reputation. Implementing robust encryption, secure payment gateways, and continuous monitoring are essential to protect consumers and maintain trust in online retail platforms. Telecommunication security, preventing telecom fraud and data leaks. Telecommunications companies are critical infrastructure providers, making them attractive targets for cyberattacks. In 2023, a major telecom provider suffered a data breach that exposed the personal information of millions of subscribers, highlighting the sector's vulnerabilities. Cybercriminals often exploit telecom networks to conduct fraud, such as SIM swapping and subscription fraud, leading to significant financial losses. Strengthening network security, implementing advanced fraud detection systems, and ensuring compliance with data protection regulations are vital steps to safeguard telecom services and customer data. Automotive cybersecurity, protecting connected vehicles. The advent of connected vehicles has introduced new cybersecurity challenges. In 2024, researchers demonstrated the ability to remotely hack into a vehicle system, gaining control over critical functions, such as braking and steering. This incident highlighted the potential dangers of cyber vulnerabilities in automotive systems, emphasizing the need for manufacturers to prioritize cybersecurity in vehicle design and maintenance. As vehicles become more connected, ensuring the security of onboard systems and communication networks is essential to protect drivers and passengers from cyber threats. Aerospace and defense cybersecurity, national security, and military tech protection. The aerospace and defense sectors are high-value targets for cyber espionage and attacks. In 2023, a cyber attack on a defense contractor resulted in the theft of sensitive military technology, compromising national security. The integration of advanced technologies in defense systems increases the attack surface, making it imperative to implement stringent cybersecurity measures to protect classified information and maintain operational integrity. Collaboration between government agencies and private defense contractors is crucial to develop and enforce robust cybersecurity protocols to defend against evolving threats. Smart cities and critical infrastructure, securing urban tech systems. Smart cities leverage interconnected technologies to enhance urban living. However, this interconnectedness also presents significant cybersecurity risks. In 2024, a cyber attack on a city's traffic management system led to widespread traffic disruptions, demonstrating the potential impact on critical infrastructure. Cyber attacks on critical infrastructure can disrupt essential services, including water supply, electricity, and transportation, posing risks to public safety and economic stability. Implementing resilient cybersecurity frameworks, conducting regular security assessments, and fostering public-private partnerships are essential to protect smart city infrastructures from cyber threats. Future of cybersecurity. The future of cybersecurity, navigating emerging challenges. In the ever-evolving digital landscape, the future of cybersecurity is being shaped by groundbreaking advancements and emerging threats. As we stand on the precipice of a new era, it's imperative to understand the forces at play and the steps we must take to safeguard our digital future. Post-quantum cryptography, the next frontier in encryption. Quantum computing is no longer a distant concept. It's rapidly becoming a reality, with the potential to break current encryption methods. The need for post-quantum cryptography, PQC, has never been more urgent. The quantum threat. Quantum computers possess the capability to decipher traditional encryption algorithms, such as RSA and ECC, which are foundational to today's cybersecurity. This poses a significant risk to data integrity and privacy. NIST initiative. Recognizing this threat, the National Institute of Standards and Technology, NIST, has been at the forefront, developing and standardizing PQC algorithms. Their efforts aim to ensure that our cryptographic systems remain secure in the quantum era. Industry adoption. Major tech companies are already integrating PQC into their systems. For instance, Google has initiated projects to test and implement quantum-resistant algorithms, ensuring their infrastructure remains secure against future quantum threats. Cybersecurity automation, harnessing AI for threat response. The complexity and volume of cyber threats are escalating, making manual responses increasingly inadequate. Enter artificial intelligence, AI, and machine learning, ML, poised to revolutionize threat detection and response. AI-driven defense. AI and ML can analyze vast amounts of data in real time, identify anomalies and potential threats faster than human counterparts. This proactive approach enables quicker mitigation and reduces the window of opportunity for attackers. Adaptive security. By continuously learning from new data, AI systems can adapt to evolving threats, ensuring that cybersecurity measures remain effective against sophisticated attack vectors. Industry implementation. Companies like IBM have developed AI-powered security solutions, such as Watson for cybersecurity, which assists in identifying and responding to threats with unprecedented speed and accuracy. Ethical AI and cyberethics. Navigating the moral landscape. As AI becomes integral to cybersecurity, ethical considerations are paramount. The deployment of AI must be handled responsibly to prevent misuse and ensure fairness. Bias and fairness. AI systems can inadvertently perpetuate biases present in training data, leading to unfair outcomes. It's crucial to implement measures that ensure AI decisions are transparent and equitable. Accountability. Determining responsibility when AI systems make erroneous decisions is complex. Establishing clear accountability frameworks is essential to maintain trust in AI-driven cybersecurity solutions. Regulatory oversight. Organizations like the European Union are actively working on AI regulations to ensure ethical standards are upheld, balancing innovation with responsibility. Digital identity and decentralized security. Beyond traditional passwords. The reliance on passwords is increasingly seen as a vulnerability. Decentralized security models offer promising alternatives. Decentralized identity. Blockchain technology enables the creation of self-sovereign identities, allowing individuals to control their personal data without relying on centralized authorities. Enhanced security. Decentralized systems reduce single points of failure, making it more challenging for attackers to compromise entire networks. Adoption challenges. While promising, the transition to decentralized security models requires overcoming technical, regulatory, and user adoption hurdles. Cybersecurity workforce shortage. Addressing the talent gap. The demand for cybersecurity professionals is outpacing supply, leading to a critical talent shortage. Global shortage. It's estimated that there is a global shortage of approximately 4.8 million cybersecurity professionals, highlighting the urgent need for skilled individuals in the field. Skill development. Organizations are investing in training programs to upskill existing employees and attract new talent, focusing on areas like AI and cloud security. Policy initiatives. Government are implementing policies to encourage the development of cybersecurity skills, including funding educational programs and offering incentives for pursuing cybersecurity careers. Cybersecurity for small businesses. Affordable solutions for SMEs. Small and medium-sized enterprises, SMEs, often lack the resources to implement robust cybersecurity measures, making them attractive targets for cybercriminals. Tailored solutions. Developing affordable and scalable cybersecurity solutions is essential to protect SMEs from evolving threats. Awareness and training. Educating small business owners and employees about cybersecurity best practices can significantly reduce the risk of successful attacks. Community support. Collaborative efforts, such as industry associations and local government initiatives, can provide SMEs with the resources and knowledge needed to enhance their cybersecurity posture. As we navigate these challenges, it's evident that the future of cybersecurity will require a multifaceted approach, integrating advanced technologies, ethical considerations, and a commitment to continuous learning and adaptation. Emerging threats and call to action. As the digital landscape evolves, so do the threats that lurk within it. In this segment, we explore the most pressing cybersecurity challenges of 2025. Deepfake technology and cybercrime, AI-driven fraud. Deepfake technology, powered by artificial intelligence, has advanced to the point where creating hyper-realistic fake videos and audio recordings is increasingly effortless. Cybercriminals exploit this capability to impersonate individuals, leading to fraudulent activities, such as unauthorized financial transactions and identity theft. For instance, a recent incident involved the CEO's voice being mimicked to authorize a substantial wire transfer, resulting in significant financial loss. Synthetic identity theft, combining real and fake data for scams. Synthetic identity theft involves the creation of new identities by blending real and fabricated information. This method enables cybercriminals to establish credit lines, open bank accounts, and commit fraud without immediate detection. The complexity of these identities makes them challenging to trace, posing a significant threat to financial institutions and consumers alike. 5G network security, risks and benefits of next-gen networks. The rollout of 5G networks promises faster internet speeds and enhanced connectivity. However, this advancement also introduces new security vulnerabilities. The increased number of connected devices expands the attack surface, making it imperative to implement robust security measures to protect against potential exploits. Cloud-based attacks, increasing reliance on SaaS and cloud platforms. As organizations increasingly adopt software as a service, SaaS, and cloud platforms, they become attractive targets for cyberattacks. Misconfigurations, inadequate access controls, and data breaches in a cloud environment can lead to significant data loss and service disruptions. A notable example is a 2024 breach of a major cloud service provider, compromising sensitive data for millions of users. Cyberespionage, state-sponsored hacking operations. State-sponsored cyberespionage involves government-backed hackers infiltrating foreign entities to steal sensitive information, disrupt operations, or gain strategic advantages. Recent incidents have targeted critical infrastructure, including energy grids and healthcare systems, underscoring the geopolitical implications of cyber warfare. Biometric security threats, hacking fingerprints and facial recognition. Biometric authentication methods, such as fingerprint and facial recognition, are increasingly used for security. However, these systems are susceptible to spoofing and hacking. For example, researchers have demonstrated the ability to create artificial fingerprints to bypass fingerprint scanners, highlighting the need for continuous improvement in biometric security measures. Insider threats, employees as a security risk. Insider threats remain a significant concern, with employees or contractors intentionally or unintentionally compromising organizational security. These threats can lead to data breaches, intellectual property theft, and financial losses. Implementing comprehensive access controls and monitoring systems is essential to mitigate these risks. Hacktivism, digital protests, and political cyberattacks. Hacktivism involves cyberattacks carried out for political or social causes. These attacks can disrupt services, deface websites, and steal data to advance specific agendas. The rise of hacktivist groups has led to increased targeting of government agencies and corporations, emphasizing the need for robust cybersecurity measures. The role of cryptocurrency in cybercrime, money laundering through crypto. Cryptocurrencies offer anonymity, making them attractive for illicit activities, such as money laundering and ransomware payments. The pseudonymous nature of transactions complicates tracking and regulation efforts, posing challenges for law enforcement agencies worldwide. The future of cybersecurity legislation, how governments are responding. In response to the escalating cyber threat landscape, governments are enacting and updating cybersecurity legislation. For example, Australia has introduced a pioneering scam prevention framework, mandating that banks, telecommunications companies, and social media platforms actively detect, disrupt, and report scam activities. Non-compliance can result in fines up to $50 million, reflecting a global shift towards stricter cybersecurity regulations. As we navigate these emerging threats, it is crucial to stay informed and proactive in implementing robust cybersecurity measures to protect against the evolving landscape of cybercrime. Imagine waking up to find your bank account emptied, your personal information exposed, and your life turned upside down. This isn't a scene from a dystopian novel. It's the harsh reality for millions worldwide. Cybersecurity isn't just an IT issue. It's a global issue. Businesses, governments, and individuals all have a role to play. From ransomware attacks crippling entire hospitals to identity theft ruining lives, these 50 domains shape the security of our digital future. The ripple effect of cyberattacks. Consider the 2017 WannaCry ransomware attack, which affected hundreds of thousands of computers across over 150 countries, causing widespread disruption to hospitals, businesses, and government agencies. The attack exploited a known vulnerability in Microsoft Windows, underscoring the critical importance of promptly applying security patches and updates to protect against known vulnerabilities. The impact was profound, highlighting the devastating consequences of cyber threats on our daily lives. Beyond financial losses, the human cost is staggering. In 2013, Target experienced a massive data breach, compromising over 40 million credit and debit card accounts. This breach not only led to significant financial losses, but also eroded consumer trust, demonstrating how cyber incidents can have far-reaching effects on individuals and businesses alike. Cyber threats are becoming increasingly sophisticated. In 2024, Chinese hackers, known as Salt Typhoon, infiltrated U.S. telecommunications networks, gaining access to geolocation data and recording phone calls, including those of high-profile political figures. This breach highlights the vulnerabilities in our critical infrastructure and the need for robust cybersecurity measures to protect sensitive information. These incidents are stark reminders of the vulnerabilities we face in our interconnected world. It's imperative for businesses, governments, and individuals to prioritize cybersecurity, implement robust defense mechanisms, and stay vigilant against emerging threats. The digital age offers unprecedented opportunities, but also demands a collective responsibility to safeguard our digital future. Which cybersecurity domain do you think is the most important? Let us know in the comments. Encourage subscribing. If you want to stay ahead of cybercriminals, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We post weekly cybersecurity updates to keep you informed. Tease the next video. Next week, we'll explore the dark web, how hackers sell stolen data, and how you can protect yourself. Don't miss it. The dark web, a hidden marketplace for stolen data. In the vast expanse of the internet, there's a hidden realm known as the dark web, a place where anonymity reigns and illicit activities flourish. Here, cybercriminals operate with relative impunity, trading in stolen data, hacking tools, and other nefarious goods. One of the most lucrative commodities on the dark web is stolen personal information. Cybercriminals target individuals and organizations to steal sensitive data, which is then sold on dark web marketplaces. The stolen data includes personal identifiable information, PII full names, physical addresses, social security numbers, social media accounts, and phone numbers. Financial information, credit card numbers, bank account details, credit reports, and transaction history. Medical records, health information, insurance details, and medical histories. Credentials, usernames, passwords, and other login information. These stolen data sets are sold to the highest bidder, enabling identity theft, financial fraud, and other malicious activities. How the dark web facilitates cybercrime. The dark web provides a platform for cybercriminals to operate with a degree of anonymity. Key factors include anonymity. The use of specialized software like Tor allows users to hide their IP addresses, making it difficult for law enforcement or security professionals to trace their activities. Cryptocurrency transactions. Transactions are often conducted using cryptocurrencies, such as Bitcoin or Monero, which further obscure the identities of buyers and sellers. Ease of access. Dark web marketplaces are accessible to individuals with minimal technical knowledge, lowering the barrier to entry for cybercriminals. The life cycle of stolen data. The journey of stolen data on the dark web is complex. Data breach. Cybercriminals infiltrate organizations to steal sensitive information. Data sale. Stolen data is listed on dark web marketplaces, often in bulk, for prices ranging from a few dollars to thousands, depending on the data's value. Exploitation. Buyers use the data for various malicious purposes, including identity theft, financial fraud, and phishing attacks. Protecting yourself from dark web threats. Given the prevalence of stolen data on the dark web, it's crucial to take proactive measures to protect your personal information. Regularly monitor your accounts. Keep an eye on your financial accounts and credit reports for any unauthorized activity. Use strong, unique passwords. Avoid using easily guessable passwords, and consider using a password manager to generate and store complex passwords. Enable multi-factor authentication. MFA adding an extra layer of security can help protect your accounts from unauthorized access. Be cautious with personal information. Limit the amount of personal information you share online, and adjust privacy settings on social media platforms. Consider dark web monitoring services. These services can alert you if your personal information is found on the dark web, allowing you to take timely action. By understanding the dynamics of the dark web and implementing these protective measures, you can better safeguard your personal information from cybercriminals operating in this hidden underworld.